Broken open by the new. You know, it has been a long, cold winter. When we finally made it through, I feel so much better. Changing weather. I know I'm not the only one. Laying by the window, trying to feel the sun. Or something good. I'm not the only one who fought that battle like a window cat, waiting for the spring to come. What's this feeling that I'm feeling? Tell me. What's this look on my face? Is my senses come alive? I believe again that everything's gonna be okay. Hope is rolling, I feel new. I don't remember. Really finally made it through. You know, it was such a long, cold broken open by the new. You know, it has been a long, cold winter. When we finally made it through, I feel so much better. Changing weather. What's this feeling that I'm feeling? Tell me. What's this look on my face? Is my senses come alive? I believe again that everything's gonna be okay. I know I'm not the only one trying to feel the sun. I'm not the only one. Like a window cat, waiting for the spring to come.
What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Hi, Squeaks.
Hi, how are you?
I was gonna say you're muted.
Hear me?
Wow, but I thought you were muted already.
Nope. And Squeak's got new headphones.
I see this.
I had to wipe them off though because my nephew used them, and I was like, "Ew, creepy cryptid crap all over." But
Right. Ron from RRLC. What is up, my brother?
Hi,
How
guys.
you doing? And I'm just gonna say
trying to get-
leave. I'm just gonna say leave. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, never mind. Back in a bit.
There we go.
All right. Well, hurry up.
I don't know.
We'll wait
There
on
we
you.
go, now I can see it.
Hey, Courtney, how are you tonight? And of course, hi, Liz. And Courtney's saying hello to you,
Hello.
Squeaks. Liz is saying hello to you.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Injured list. Ron, what are you doing up there? Do I got to come up there?
Uh-oh.
You all right? Hope you're all right, brother. Hope you're all right. And I want to welcome everybody else who's hiding in the background, being quiet. If you're watching, welcome to the show.
If you're looking.
Sweet. Yeah, right? Oh, what's up, T? From Minnesota Spirit Hunters. How you doing, T? Long time no see. Last night.
Nice.
Ron. That's it. I'm sending Ron a care package of bubble wrap.
Right? Or foam.
No bubble wrap.
One of
That
those
should
peanut
get
wraps.
through. That should get through
Peanut.
customs, right?
It
I think
should.
so.
They'd probably be like, why is he shipping just a thing of the bubble wrap?
Although, you know what? Honestly, some of our border patrol, I swear, they'll see the bubble wrap, confiscate it, and just be sitting in their office just popping it. Because that's exactly
True.
what I would do. But, Squeaks, we've had a long week with a lot of shows, and the fun continues. And like,
It does.
I love each
excited.
and every one of our guests. I really do.
Uh-huh.
And I'm excited for all of them. But tonight's guest in particular, oh boy, I've been waiting to chat with this guy for such a long time. And I can't wait to get him on the show. Okay, cool. Well, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters. What's up, Dana? How are you tonight? Hello, Facebook user. And I was wondering when this man was going to show up. Raymond Newsom, what's up, my brother? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the one and only, the man who doesn't need an introduction, so I'm not going to give it to him. So, here he is, Mr. Ken Allen.
I'm going to mute myself.
Now
for a
he's
second 'cause
muted.
You can hear my background.
What's up, babies? How y'all doing and shit?
Oh, we're here. We are here.
Yep.
Brother, it's been a hot minute. I've been wanting to get you on for a long damn time.
Well, you got me, baby. You got me. You got me, sugar plum.
Uh-oh. So if you guys haven't figured it out, it's going to be one of those shows. So
It's going to be
Tanner.
one of them shows, y'all. Hey, Tanner.
But you know
Rutledge.
what?
Rutledge. I like that last name, by the way. Rutledge. Look at him sucking on whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know. Maybe Starbucks. That's what I'm assuming it is. But-
Not the same shit I'd be sucking on, but whatever.
Well, I mean,
Ah!
ain't nothing
Did
wrong.
I say that?
I didn't hear nothing. Well, don't worry. We'll take it out in post.
You can edit that shit later.
Oh yeah, no. But no, if you haven't, brother, Tanner actually runs this guy right here, Ghost Hunter Advice.
Okay,
And
cool.
Legit, great guy. You actually, I think you'd love him on the Wizard's Table. You got to check him out.
Hey, if he's willing, I'll have him on, you know.
Well, Tanner, there you go, brother. See what you got to say. But Raven saying what's up to you, and then you got Courtney saying hello.
Hey, what's shaking, baby? My ass, girl. It's a private joke me and Courtney got. My ass is shaking, girlfriend. Hello, Liz. Number love to
Glad
Liz.
you
God, I
clarified
love
that.
Liz.
Right? See, Liz is just like Raymond and our very own Irene, who is everywhere.
Yeah, you know,
They're
it's like,
freaking
come on,
everywhere.
Irene.
Right? Well, there you go.
All right,
Bet
I
she'll
got
hop
you,
in the
baby.
room here any second.
I got you, Tanner.
Mhm. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with Irene. She sent me a message today. I don't know if you guys saw, but apparently some kind of, I think it was Chinese or something, sent missiles over to Japan or something like that. Oh, yeah, it was.
Really?
Crap.
Oh, yeah. No, Japan had a couple of missiles hit them today.
From what?
Damn. That's
From
not
where?
good.
China or
I think it was.
North Korea or some shit?
No, I think it was. Let's see. Japan.
Was it Putin?
Nah, I think it was. I think it was China.
That's a
from
good
what I remember
question.
reading. Let's see.
If it was China, I'm not
Missiles.
surprised.
Yep, China.
Right.
Not surprised.
Yep, and actually to the U.S. and Taiwan. So all those over there, all you people, definitely in thoughts and prayers. Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
seriously, seriously.
100%. Nothing but infernal blessings upon all y'all.
Absolutely. So if you're over there, stay the hell safe, please.
Yeah.
Lurker's on the other side of the camera tonight, folks. He's chilling in the audience.
He ain't coming on tonight?
He's
got work.
Yeah,
What's up, baby?
he's got some adulting stuff to do.
What kind of adult thing?
I don't ask questions. It's Lurker. I do not ask questions.
Hey, I used to make movies like that too in the 90s, so I understand Lurker.
I think from the 60s to the 90s was just a different time. Well, mid-90s. 60s
Hey,
to the mid-90s.
I'm an old man. I was born in 1975.
That's only 11 years older than me.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
I'm 9 years older than my wife.
I look
Older
younger
than all
because I sold my soul to Satan.
Oh, that's fair.
Uh-oh.
That's fair.
Right? You know.
Hopefully it was for something good.
Ooh, yes, that lotion, honey.
Which, by the way, Lurker, I've shown Mr. Ken Allen here the Wii videos, the commercials.
It was great.
Oh,
It was great.
That's a whole nother product.
You know, that's what I need to do. Make Ken Allen lube.
No. Instead of the Wizard's Cable, the Wizard's Lube.
The lube of wizards.
Okay, we got on this topic again.
Poor Squeaks.
Luckily, I have a. Where is
I'm
it?
just looking at it and spit out all my juice here.
Oh,
Yep.
she said spit. She said spit. I don't spit
time.
anything.
Yeah,
Wow.
where is it? Where is it? There we go. I knew I had it somewhere. It was down with the rest of the creepy cryptids and the Lurker show. There it is. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's Dina's filling us in. Waves of missiles over the Taiwan Strait, raising tensions. Okay, so there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Ethereal Sisters. PETA, how are you tonight? Well,
Ooh, I love that name. Ethereal Sisters. Paranormal. I freaking love that. That's
pronounce it right.
God, that's phenomenal.
Hi.
Hey, listen, guys, Ethereal Sisters, send me a friend's request because I would love to have you guys on my podcast called The Wizard's Table. Yeah, that'd be great.
PETA. That is Miss PETA. And her and her group are just freaking amazing. I think it's PETA Renee. Yeah, PETA
And she's
Renee.
beautiful. Look at that picture. She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Definitely easy on the eyes. Let's see, Slippery Devil. There you go. There's your name right there, brother.
The Slippery Devil.
Aaron Hoffman, what's up, brother? How are you tonight?
Hey, Aaron.
And the one and only Mr. Fedora. What's up, brother? Aren't you supposed to be in bed by now? What are you doing? Scott's one of those ones who goes to bed early and wakes up early.
Hey, baby.
So
Hey, you fine looking girl. Wizard Lou. Oh, yeah. It would definitely have sparkles, honey. Thank you, Courtney. Love you, baby.
Just getting through these comments real quick, guys. Yeah, they're on it tonight. I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All
But
right.
hey, guys, if you, I gotta say something, and I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Go for it.
If you type in bad words in the comments, I'm gonna have to mute you or hide your
Why?
comment.
Why?
So-
I never do that on
because
my show. Why?
I know.
Well,
Because otherwise YouTube gets pissy.
they've been cracking
weird.
down on a lot. So a lot.
Oh
of
my God! What communist bullshit!
I know, right? They'll
Yeah.
let us pretty much say whatever we want, but in the comments they get really weird,
Can you say Hitler? Hitler?
right? Right?
Wait a minute. We have stolen identity. I'm
And
right
that's
here.
Not me.
Paranormal
know.
consultant.
I got stolen identity here. What
Right? I was like, what the hell?
no, that's Fedora.
Okay,
That's
I was gonna
Fedora.
say I can go over there and check it out.
No, I know who that is.
Speaking of
just-
Fedora,
Only a few of us
listen,
that
check
have.
this out. Check this out.
Yeah.
My grandfather, and you know, I can say it now because there's really nothing that would get me in trouble or get me killed. My grandfather
Mhm.
was in the mafia and he wore a fedora.
Well, Scott he's not just like my manager and a really good friend and a brother to me, but he actually was the whole reason why this even got started. I had just doing stupid little shows. He saw it, we liked it, networked, and just growing from there. And there he is,
Yes. What's his last name?
Morton, Morton.
I think I sent him a friend's request today. He better accept that shit.
Right? Get on it. Get on it, Fedora. There he is with his turkey Dora, or Turk Dora as we called it.
I just want one of those construction worker hats for freaky shit.
Never thought of that.
I don't know if I want to
I'll ask my
know.
what. I'll ask the wiki.
A construction worker hat and combat boots for freaky shit. Ooh,
That's a crazy combo.
makes me hot, baby. Makes me hot.
Yeah, let's get off of that because it's too damn hot. It's too damn hot today.
Heat index 112, honey.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna ask the wiki consultant, my wife. I'm just going to ask her, hey, can I bring a construction, a hard hat into the bedroom? It's about to get
Oh,
real.
yeah.
He's about to get real.
Hell yeah.
So,
Ah, you're a trip, dude. I love it. You're off, as we used to say in the 90s, you're off the fucking chain, bro.
right? Haven't heard that for a hot minute. That's also Mr. Fedora as well.
Hey, buddy.
Oh no. Scott, you know about giving me ideas. You know
Love
about
it.
giving me ideas.
I fucking love it.
Anyway, so brother, for those who don't know who you are, they've been under it's not even a rock, it's a freaking boulder. You want to give a little bit of bio on yourself?
Oh, shit. Fire. I guess I can. All right. So hold on. I'm chewing gum because I'm trying to quit smoking, which isn't really working. And I'm not talking about marijuana. Personally, I think marijuana should be legal all the way. You know, actually, I think we should be like Amsterdam. All of that shit should be legal.
I agree.
Crack, cocaine,
Well, maybe not all
ecstasy, whatever. No, fucking for real, bro. Because
See, I don't
there would
trust
be no issues. But no, marijuana should be legal. Anyway, who am I? Who is Ken Allen? Jesus Christ. I can't even answer that question. All right. So I have been a practitioner of the occult arts since I was about roughly 10 or 11 years old. I am now 46. And okay, so my first exposure came when with my mother, who unfortunately crossed over in on the 16th of July. She is Sicilian, 100% Sicilian, and so that makes me half. But my mother and her grandmother, et cetera, practice what's called strega. Strega is Italian folk magic.
Okay.
They were witches, and that's where I got started, or my first exposure to the path of occultism, magic, sorcery, et cetera, because I used to watch these old ass fat, Italian women doing all this shit, and that's where I got exposed to it. But yeah, exactly, Shaman, exactly, and. I'm a practitioner of demonolatry, not to be confused with demonology. Demonology is different than demonolatry. Demonology is the study and the categorization of demons. Okay. Demonolatry is where you work with demons on a respectful level, giving them offerings of wine, or even black coffee. There's no sacrificing. There's no virgins. There's no blood. There's none of that bullshit. It's a very honorable thing. Yeah, essentially, that's where I got started, was with my mother and her mother and grandmother, et cetera, with regards to the occult. was what's called strega, Italian folk magic. That's how I got started. But I'm not too sure that my ancestors would be too happy that I went to the dark side and started working with demonic entities. However, I will tell you this. Working with demonic entities outside of a Christian context, working with demonic entities on an occult demonolatry in a demonolatry context, they're very beautiful. They're very accommodating, and there's nothing negative there. You know, because the thing is, demons, forget what you know about the Bible, biblical mythology, Christian mythology. Demons are actually ancient primordial gods. Ancient primordial gods. We're going back to ancient Egypt. We're going back to ancient Mesopotamia, Babylonia, Sumeria, Phoenicia, whatever. They were actually ancient gods. For example, Paimon is actually an ancient jinn. He's a jinn, Djinn. Belial is actually an ancient god among the Canaanite people. These aren't demons in the Christian sense of the word. They're ancient gods. That's what they are. But yeah, right. I don't know. Am I making sense here?
Yeah, no, 100%. And which I got some questions here for you then. But before, I have to give this young lady here a shout out, Chrissy. I think this is right up your alley, but there is a group that we had on not too long ago, Howard Petrie, Chrissy here.
Like they the dish?
Yeah, like Petri Dish, yeah. Actually, that's one of their shows, the Petri Dish, Paranormal Swamp
nice.
Talking.
I've heard of them.
And the Unholy Trinity.
Yeah.
Great people. And I would love, Chrissy, hint, to get you guys connected because I think you guys would get along very, very well, especially on the Unholy Trinity. Basically, it's a free for all. Just have fun. Whatever you want to talk about, go for it. So the first question then I have for you is, before we get into the detailed, separations of, what everything is, let me ask you then. So do you think the term demon, obviously it's been thrown around quite a lot. Do you think then, in your belief, then the title demon is basically useless? It should be something else. It should be categorized as something else, or is that a given title?
It's pretty useless, because what a demon is an ancient god that has been demonized by Abrahamic organized religion, because it doesn't matter any religion, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, if it wasn't of Allah, if it wasn't of the Yahweh or the Adonai or of the Jehovah, it was demonic. And but you go back to demon, which is daemon or diamond, that goes back to ancient Greece, which basically means an entity or a lesser god that was replete with wisdom. Okay. So, the way the Christian Bible, the way Christian mythology and the Christian mythology of the book, religions of the book, depict demons is these things that are completely and absolute immoral, which is bullshit. Because, all right, let's look at Christian mythology for a second. Let's look at biblical mythology for a second. And according to biblical mythology, Satan, the Satan or the Iblis or the Shaitan or the Sethion, he killed 10 people. Is Jehovah or Yahweh or Adonai or Elohim killed hundreds of millions of people. So who's the goddamn devil here?
Exactly.
I mean, you're killing newborn children. You're killing the firstborn children of Egypt because Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh isn't even named. It's all speculation that it was Ramses. There's no fucking there's no historical accuracy that it was Ramses. Even in the Bible, it always says Pharaoh, Pharaoh, Pharaoh. You're sending this angel Samael to kill all these firstborn children of Egypt because, guess what? You're not letting his people go. Well, aren't you God? Can't you make that happen? And even in the Bible, it says, I hardened the heart of Pharaoh. I hardened his heart to make him evil. I hardened his heart. Well, goddamn, dude, that's fucked up. And you're going to
So
kill all these babies and all these children. So technically, again, in the Bible, Satan is credited with killing 10. God, Jehovah, Adonai, Elohim is credited with killing multitudes of millions upon millions. And he is credited with genocide. And genocide is praised upon in the Bible.
so then
That's a
for
fact.
yeah, no, 100%. Now, so then you're saying then as far as the term demon or demonic is basically a matter of perspective between the good and evil, depending on which way.
Absolute good and absolute evil do not exist. But good and evil is a matter of perspective.
The idea.
It's relative. It's relative. And I mean, what is that shit where you tell Abraham, well, go out and sacrifice your son so I'll know if you're loyal to me. Oh, wait, stop. Yes, okay, you were going to do it. You're loyal to me. Well, aren't you God? Don't you fucking know?
And just to let everybody know, as a little disclaimer, here's the thing, which I absolutely love, and this is one reason why, brother, I wanted to get you on. Everyone's opinion is valid. Everyone's belief and everyone's thought process welcomed and accepted. Plain and simple. That's the beautiful thing with our field is there are so many beliefs, there's so many backgrounds, thoughts, and belief systems that's true para-unity. We have to, in my opinion, we have to accept them all. And case in point, I myself am an ordained Christian minister. I've been Christian my entire life, born again Christian. Ken and I love Ken Allen. I think Ken's fucking awesome. I love him.
Here's something that a lot of people don't know. I'm actually an ordained Catholic priest with the independent sacramental movement.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Tanner and Fedora have two really good questions for you, brother. So Tanner is saying, this is interesting, several entities were rolled into the demon pantheon by the church. Why do you still use the term demon when describing them?
I use the term demon because it's convenient and it vibes with me. But the when I should, and I'm guilty, I should be using the term deity or elder god.
Okay.
But based on my experience in working with these entities, they don't seem to give a shit. They don't care. They're above the concepts of egoism, or they're above the concepts of good and evil. They don't give a shit. But it's daemon or daemon.
Okay, so then that kind of makes me want to think that some of these deities, or like in the other religions, they're actually talking about the same people.
They are. They tried to demonize Odin, or Odin, or Wodan, or Wodanaz. With Germanic or Scandinavian, whatever. He had many different names: Odin, Wodanaz, Odan, whatever. They tried to demonize him. That didn't really stick too well. But yeah, they try to make him into like a demon of thunder or a demon of the air.
Because wasn't he considered also a god at one point?
Yeah, Odin's a god. Odin is the all-father of gods and men. He's a war god. He's a god of blood. He's a god of the spear. He's god of the Unharrier. The Unharrier are the warriors who fall in battle, and the Valkyries pick them up. Although it is Freya, the goddess of war and the goddess of death, who gets the first pick of the Unharrier when they die. Before Odin. Because Odin and Freya were fucking.
That makes sense.
That's a good way to put it.
If you think about it, it's kind of like life.
Yeah.
That's another show. That's another show, though.
Yeah, that's another show.
Not without the lotion. But Scott Fedora wants to ask this one. There's a number of ancient gods talked about, but how do you account for the lower rank demon/god? I don't think that there was many that they talked about.
No, there's not. But here's the thing. When it comes to a deity, for all intents and purposes, what is my definition of a deity? Is something that is immortal, something that is far older than I am, that I will ever be, something that is far more powerful than I am and that I will ever be. That's a fucking god. That's a deity.
Okay. So then let me and this is just my curiosity here.
Human
So
beings even have the capacity to become gods. That's a fact.
which I'm actually glad to see. This is why I like it because it's starting to roll in together. So there's a lot of people who are saying that our spirit, our soul, because it is energy, cannot be
Mm.
destroyed. So do you think like that can tie into reincarnation? That we are
Yeah,
actually
I believe in reincarnation. In fact, excuse me. Um, uh, Christianity originally, if you go far back enough, had a belief in reincarnation, especially among the Gnostics. But when the Romans got involved, they disposed of all that shit because for Rome, Christianity was a way to control the people. It's like, oh fuck, great, let's do this, Constantine and all them bitches, you know. But yeah, reincarnation was in fact a part of Christianity.
Well, I have this theory. I don't know if I've said anything to you about it before, brother, but I know Squeaks, you and I have kind of touched on this. I've got my own little theory that I've been working on. So my theory is this: in the short version, all religions, including Satanism, and all that others, and even Wicca, paganism, they're all the same. They are literally all the same religion. And what I mean is they all, if you go back and look at, let's say we talked about Greek mythology, they all have the same quote unquote hierarchy. They all basically have the same belief systems. It's just like for me that game telephone. You play telephone, with a group of friends. By the end of it, it's going to be a little distorted from what it originally started. So that's kind of where, in short, what my theory is. So what do you think about that, brother?
I think you're good.
Fair enough.
Okay. I don't want to go. I don't want to delve too deep into it, Matt.
Oh,
But yeah, you're good, bro. You're good.
I
There's
feel
nothing
like
wrong with that.
you and I could probably have about a 3-hour conversation on religion.
We could. What we could do is we could get together in person. We could get together in person, put a fucking recorder on the table, and just talk shit.
That'd
Yeah.
be interesting.
We
Might
don't
get
even
some
need to
really good
travel.
stuff, yeah.
No,
We don't even
not
need
at
to,
all.
we
Not
don't
at
even need to
all.
travel. We have StreamYard, and we can record all this. Even
StreamYard,
though,
Zoom, whatever, But no,
Sounds good.
I go back to this. Look,
yeah,
listen, bro. My mother, Sicilian. My mother was a practitioner of Strega, a very powerful witch. All right.
Mhm.
She worked all her fucking life to provide for her children, all of us, all 10 of us. And what was her reward? Ah, Jesus Christ, her reward was death. So fuck the universe. Fuck whatever deity Jehovah is. Fuck them.
and that's
I don't
fair.
give a fuck, dude. I'm going to say what I'm going to
No, no,
say.
no. See, here's the beautiful thing. Like I said earlier, see, everyone, in my opinion, has their own rights to believe their belief. I'm not here. It even says I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge? I'm nobody. So if I'm not going to judge you, I'm going to accept it.
But why in the hell would, a God, a supreme being need you to prove, like Abraham, for example, need him to prove that, oh, I have your loyal, Abraham is loyal to God by sacrificing his son and then stopping him at the last minute. What kind of shit is that, man? That's
I
psychotic.
I do
That's
agree that
psychotic.
some of it is a little out there, but I'm talking for me. It's the general principles. You know what I mean? And it's the same principles that everyone talks about. Every religion talks about: be a good person, accept one another, love each other, help each other.
Well,
Basically.
even in Levian
Mhm.
Satanism, it talks about that shit. Be good to the ones
Yeah,
you love the ones you love, whatever. Even in
yeah,
Levian Satanism, it says the same shit. But when you're talking
absolutely.
about a so-called supreme deity that's killing fucking newborns and the firstborns in Egypt because a pharaoh won't let fucking the Hebrews go, that's fucked up, man. It is.
It is. No, you're 100% right, brother. You're 100% right. So anyway, it's about that time, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So don't go anywhere because I want to chat with our brother there, our brother Ken Allen. I want to talk to him about his show. And if you haven't seen his show, don't go anywhere. But after the show, use the links listed below. I have the Wizard's Table for Facebook. I got that pulled up. And I also I found your YouTube. I don't know if you're still putting stuff on YouTube, but I found a YouTube with your stuff on it.
Yeah, we do.
So, all right, guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these quick commercial break things, whatever they are.
to this crew here. We like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Rising up like the moon, elevating the mood, uplifting attitudes, cause that's what we choose to do. And I don't know about you, but there's enough negativity going around with plenty room to improve. Yeah, sometimes we collide with stress and negativity. We always let it slide. It's an elevated vibe, so fly. We touch the sky every time we ride.
Big up, big up, big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up, big up, big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Now roll back time, tell me what you find. You're gonna see the same sucker MCs on the sidelines. In the fourth quarter when it's do or die time. That's when this crew is inclined to go prime time. From day one straight till it's done. But you all know full well that we only just begun. We stick together, one for all for one. When it gets heavy, no, we don't cut and run. Crazy thinking about the places that we've been. Yo, I could tell you stories that'll make your head spin. But like I said, straight, thick or thin, there's so many memories giving me silly grins. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies. Yo, I love this crew. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies. Yo, I love this crew.
Big up to this crew here. We like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew from day one till it's done.
Might help if we're all front stage. Forgot about that. I was getting in. I really like that music.
Yeah, that shit was on time, bro. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome, bro.
Oh, thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Before we continue on, two things. One, Squeaks, you're muted. And two, there it is.
Sorry.
Always want to show. I love it. I want to say hello to someone special.
Donna.
Donna was
Hello,
actually
hello.
in the audience on Minnesota Spirit Cast last night, and not very outgoing. She's very introverted, very shy. She got over her fear and came on the live last night to tell us about a paranormal experience she had. So I want to just celebrate that, and then if everybody could just give some thumbs up, hearts, and love to Donna for that. That's awesome.
Donna's a good lady.
Absolutely awesome. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. And then nice music. Thanks. I try. And I agree, Raymond. It was awesome. All right, brother. So the one of the things that I really love about Ken Allen is your sidekick, Mistress B.
Oh yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Ken has a podcast called The Wizard's Table. So let's just start with the bare basics, brother. How did that come about? Where did that start out?
Well, it wasn't anything profound. There wasn't a great vision. There wasn't a great vision or a great epiphany. But I will say that I woke up one morning and hello, LaDonna Blackwood.
Hello.
I woke up one morning and this name, the Wizard's Table, came into my mind, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck this shit's about, but I'll sit on it for a while, and I did. I sat on it for about a month, maybe 2 months, and I'm like, the Wizard's Table. You know what? Let's do a fucking podcast and let's call that shit the Wizard's Table. So I contacted Mistress. Here's the thing. Mistress B, my co-host, she's a fucking amazing. She's way younger than I am. She's in her late 20s. She thinks that's old, but guess what, bitch? You're not old. And she's actually engaged to my stepson, my husband's son. Gage is his name. Gage Story, Story. And so I contacted her and I'm like, listen, girl, I want to start a podcast, and I think I want to call it the Wizard's Table. And she's like, all right, well, I'll help you out with that. Well, I'll help you with the graphics and the promos and this and the that or whatever. And she started to work on that shit. So about a week before the podcast launched, I'm like, hey, B. She was like, yeah, you're my fucking co-host, bitch. She's like, what? It's like, oh yeah, you're my fucking co-host. And it pretty much, I didn't give her a choice. Fuck it, and boom, there we are. But you know what? Me and her vibe really well together. She's amazing. She is the voice of reason because I'm fucking crazy. Okay. She is the one who helps to balance me out.
So that means, technically, Squeaks, you and Lurker are kind of both my Mistress B.
I
Because
guess you can put it that way.
Anyway, but I will say this, brother. I agree 100%. You two vibe absolutely perfect, and like Leaf, you said right here, balancing is key. And you
Yeah.
know what? It is.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't, again, go to the description after the show and, and give them a like and follow and all that good stuff, because they have a nice relationship. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a lot of fun. I love watching the Wizard's Table.
In fact, we one show before last.
And I'm lost.
It's okay. It's all right, Matt. You can't help it.
No.
We read out of the Satanic Bible, and I'm going to tell you guys, if you haven't read the Satanic Bible,
Mhm.
don't worry, you're not going to be fucking struck by lightning. You're not going to go to hell. All that shit's not going to read the Satanic Bible by Anton Zandor LaVey. Anyway, we did we did 3 podcasts about the Satanic Bible. And I would read a passage out of the Satanic Bible, and me and her would interpret those passages.
Well, that's good.
And that's the kind of relationship we have. But the Satanic Bible is very sound. It's not a religion; it's a philosophy. It's a philosophy.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you right now, I've got 3 copies of the Satanic Bible, and one of those copies is the hardback leather version. That's a $500 goddamn book, y'all.
Ooh.
And I'd sell it right now for $400 if anybody's interested.
Well, if I can borrow $399, you got yourself a deal, bud.
Hey, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. But the philosophy in the Satanic Bible is very sound by Anton LaVey. Very sound. As a matter of fact, Anton LaVey's wife died 5 days ago. She was 81 years old. It's a shame. It's a shame. But Anton LaVey was not an evil man. There's nothing wicked about LaVeyan Satanism. It's a philosophy. There's no sacrificing this or that or virgins or cats. First of all, I couldn't even fucking tell you where to find a goddamn virgin in 2022.
There's smart ass comments, but I'll save them. Just saying.
Well, I laughed and cried in this podcast, so one more.
But yeah, no, and Mistress B is invaluable. When we did that, all of our podcasts we do. Yeah, I want to make it. What you got, baby? What you got? Is it your sauce?
The lotion. He bought.
Because I'm a freak. We might could do it. I'm a freak. We might could do it. But Mistress B helps to balance me out. She helps to say, "Okay, Ken, that's enough." Okay, for Brian J. Laverty, I fucking love Brian. Okay,
we all do.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I'm gonna give him this. You give him the heart. I'll give him the devil's horns.
Fair enough.
And so Brian, I don't remember what podcast it was me and Mistress B was doing, but Brian was on. He was watching. We were grateful. We love him. Seriously, we do. We love him. We respect Brian. And he had said something, and I was talking about rubbing his head erotically, and I was talking about popping bubble wrap off on his bald head. Yeah. And wow. Mistress B was like, "Okay, Ken, you're taking it too far." And I'm like, okay. "Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right."
No, here, Ken, brother, if you know Brian, and I will say, guys, what I'm about to show you, Brian and Lex both have seen it, but and they both approve, so I'm safe, I think. But for those of you who don't know, we always joke on through the lens that Lex works at a McDonald's, right? So I had a night and I did something, and again, I want to share this with you, brother.
When he left unsupervised.
There you go.
No.
So there's one. There's one. It speaks for itself. And then I know Lex was getting tired of all the McDonald's comments and this and that. So, Lex, brother, if you're watching, much love to you. I helped you out. There you go.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
There you go.
Oh, that's great. That's fucking great.
So you don't give me ideas. No, that's a bad idea. Bad. But anyway. Wait a minute, what?
But yeah, Brian
it popped in.
He's talking about the Masters of the Universe. Yeah, I need that shit in my life, bro. I really need that. Okay, so my son is 5 years old. I grew up with He-Man. I was born in 1975, the year of our Lord, 1900. Anyway, 1975. I grew up with He-Man. I grew up with She-Ra, all that shit. Orko, Man-at-Arms, whatever. I want my son to experience that shit. The only thing I have left is Castle Grayskull, and I gave that to my son. But I want my son to have that original shit, you know?
You need to have Sheila back on.
Yeah, She-Ra
see
needs to
her
come
on my
back.
show.
She-Ra needs to come back.
But
We
in,
got
in a
the
good way.
original.
Don't like throw it out, you know. Don't make it a spoof.
But Mistress B helps me to stay balanced. She says, "Okay, Ken," and she'll send me a private message when we're doing podcasts. She's like, "Ken, you need to calm down." It's like, "Well, God damn, are you serious?" She's like, "Ken, you need to calm down." She's like, "Satan's coming out in you." I was like, "All right, girl. Okay, I'll calm the fuck down."
I can't even do it. See, the way my laptop is so weird. I'm like, okay, here.
You can't help with that one. No, and it's funny because I think Squeaker's Lurker. I don't think my wife has yet. I don't think the Wicked Consultant has, but I know Squeaker's Lurker have just like no, just let him go. Let the consultant go. He'll wear himself out.
Oh, can I mention
usually
something
like,
real quick?
I'm
Have
usually
at
like,
it,
what the
brother.
fuck is your problem?
All right. So there is a movie. I work with a guy named Stacy Brown Jr. There's a movie out right now, called The Skunk Ape Experiments. You can rent this shit for like $3.99 or whatever. I'm in this movie. It's on all major platforms right now on through Roku, you know, that internet TV shit.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I'm not in there for very long. I have like a 2-minute part. It's called listen, guys. It's called The Skunk Ape Experiments. The very last scene in this movie, you have me, Ken Allen, and I'm doing a ritual to Lucifer. Okay. If you have the extra money, I know it's on Vudu, which is a television internet app shit, whatever.
Yeah.
You watch the Skunk Ape Experiments. I'm the very last scene on there. You will see me doing a ritual to Lucifer.
Yeah, that's still nothing to put down at all, or
No,
discredit.
of course not. Of course
That's
not.
2 more minutes than what I have in a movie. So that's awesome, brother.
Well, see, I was
Congratulations.
supposed to last month. Last month, I was supposed to go to Rhode Island. I was supposed to go to the Conjuring house. Yes, I work. Yes, I work with Outcast Paranormal very closely. That's right, and Bill Brock, and James Bross, and RPG. Yes, I do work with those guys. In fact, next month. We're supposed to go to David Eckhart's house. It's a UFO / demonic shit, whatever. I still haven't made my mind up about that. He's right. But so yeah, I do work with those guys and Outcast Paranormal. Stacy Brown, me and him have technically known each other for 20 years. We used to smoke weed back in the day together. I'm not a big weed person. I think weed should be legal all the way around, but my third eye is open all the time because of what I am and who I am. As a sorcerer, my third eye is open all the time. So it's hard for me to smoke weed on a regular basis. It's really fucking hard. But that night, me and Stacy, we fucking smoked weed. We got drunk. This was back in like 99. We were bringing in 2000. Okay. Jennifer Lopez, Waiting for Tonight. Oh, all that shit was fucking playing in 1999. The ball was dropping. We were fucking smoking weed, getting drunk, drinking tequila, whatever. But
Y2 what now?
The Y2K, baby.
Y2 what now?
We remember that shit.
Oh yeah. And I remember my
Y2K.
buddies.
Everybody was worried about Y2K. People were going out buying all kind of shit, buying Y2K survival kits and all that bullshit. But what was Ken Allen doing? Ken Allen was getting fucking drunk and snorting cocaine.
I wasn't doing that, but I remember they had. I don't know if you guys remember, but they had T-shirts in this area that said Y2 what because of how disappointed they were that Y2K never happened.
That. I remember that. We had a few of those
Hey.
in this town too.
I'm not ashamed of anything I did in the 90s.
You know what? And honestly, like I said earlier, I think like I almost want to say like mid '90s, maybe even later '90s, but the '60s to the mid '90s, that's just a different time. It's a
100%.
different mentality. What's up,
See,
Rochelle? Minnesota.
I graduated high school in 1995.
Okay. See, I was '05, but yeah,
I was
even that
01.
even that though. I mean, Squeeze, you know, you and I both know. Even from going from the '90s in school to the thousands, it was
Yep,
different. It was
it was.
completely different. And I'm not even talking like 9/11, like
Yeah.
2000s. 2000 itself, the new millennium, it was just a different. It was like midnight hit, and all of a sudden a switch turned,
Yeah,
and it was just different.
and we didn't have as many rules. I mean, everything was, like you said, is different. Was different back then, and so we were allowed to go over to our teachers' houses. We were allowed to go on field trips with our teachers without being supervised.
Yes.
Nowadays, you can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yes, Shaw Woman, the 80s satanic panic. And there is nothing, there is no evidence whatsoever, CIA, FBI, that there was truly fucking any kind of satanic shit going on in the 80s or even in the early 90s. That's all completely unfounded. It was so unfounded that even on the X-Files, Scully, the character Scully, made reference that the satanic panic was unfounded.
I love Scully.
Unfounded, completely 100% unfounded. Bullshit. But yeah, okay. So Ken Allen, yes, I do work with demons. Yes, I do work with Lucifer. I am a Luciferian. I do practice. Thank you, baby. Love you, Courtney. I do practice demonic and Luciferian magic and sorcery. I have done exorcisms on people. I have performed detailed exorcisms. I have seen shit that you guys would not fucking believe. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Why? Because there's a lot of haters out there. I've been, before I even started the Wizard's Table podcast, I talked about these exorcisms that I performed, and there's a lot of haters that don't want to hear it. They call me and say I'm bullshit, I'm full of shit, whatever. So fuck you.
Well,
I
it
won't
doesn't
talk
help
about
when
it.
people are out there doing it that shouldn't be either. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of people out there that shouldn't be doing it, and a lot of people that shouldn't be doing it are Christians.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Look, if I do an exorcism, here's the thing. I've had people call me. I've had priests. I'm not going to give any names out. I've had priests call me that will say, "Listen, dude, we can't fucking deal with this shit. What should we do?" So I will go in there, and let's say the demon is, XYZ, whatever. What I will do is I will call on the superior of said demon. All right, because that's how I roll. And they will get rid of that lesser demon. And we're not talking about Roman Catholic exorcisms. We're not talking about using holy water and banishing. I'm talking about, for example, working with the demonic King Paimon to get rid of a lesser demon that's under him.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but they should have figured it out by now listening to you, brother. But there is a hierarchy system.
Absolutely, 100%.
There's 100%, and it's not just demonic; it's angelic as well. Everything has a hierarchy system.
All right.
And and I actually, which leads me to, going to lead me into one of my questions, my final questions for this evening. But the first question I want to ask you, bro. Well, I want to say this. Let me retract a little bit. I will say this, brother. Me being Christian, I'm also a human, and I consider you my brother. And I'm telling you right now, I'm telling everyone out here right now, anybody's got a problem with Mr. Ken Allen and everything he's doing, or Mistress B, you got a problem with consultant. 100%. Okay. We love Ken Allen. Paracrew podcast loves Ken Allen.
Yep.
And I know my P3 family will agree with me that because we are para-unity and we love everybody, we respect everybody, and we understand everybody has their own thoughts and opinions, and it's their freaking right to express those. End of story. So anybody got a problem, you got a problem with all of us. So anyway.
There he goes again.
Don't make me get the lotion. But
Oh, God.
Raymond's another
It
one.
puts
In.
the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Screw Wild Bill. I'll just give him the hose anyway. Lotion or no
Beat
lotion.
that
Damn
ass,
honey.
honey. Beat that
Oh, God.
So, my brother, I have two important questions for you.
All right.
The first one I'm going to steal from my boy and our brother Brian John Laverty because I love doing it. But if money was no object, you could go anywhere you wanted to investigate the paranormal. You didn't have to pay for a damn thing. You had all the time in the world to do so. What's on top of Mr. Ken Allen's list?
You know, that's a question, believe it or not, that's a question I've been asked before. And there's so much out there. It's hard for me to answer that question. Can I give you three answers?
You've seen this show. I don't have. There's no right and wrong. There's no right and wrong in this fucking show.
I can do what I want, right?
Yeah, you're the guest.
All right. So let's be honest. The Egypt, the ancient, the pyramids, they're fucking haunted. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking haunted. And I don't mean just human spirits, but non-human entities. I would love to do an investigation in some of the ancient pyramids in Egypt. The second one would be those crypts in France.
Oh, you're talking. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the ones. Shit.
Catacombs. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do one there. But here's the thing, and I'm not bullshitting, and I'm not saying this just to get attention. If I went to the catacombs, I would want to go fucking naked, completely nude, 100%. I'm serious.
Might be a little cold.
Vulnerability gets the attention of spirits. Listen, guys,
I can see that.
take this from somebody who works with demons, who works with devils, who works with the dead, who is a practicing necromancer. You want to get the attention of spirits? Go to a goddamn haunted place. But take your fucking clothes off and do it naked because you're 100%
Make sure you
vulnerable.
don't get caught.
You're 100% vulnerable.
I don't think I can get away with that on.
You will get some of the best evidence you ever, dude. You will get evidence that will put the Travel Channel to fucking shame. Naked and afraid, baby. Naked and afraid, honey.
That brings a whole new meaning to naked and afraid.
Ooh. So, Egypt, the catacombs.
I'm dead.
Oh my God! Look at Squeaks. She can't take it no more. Poor girl.
Do you think the USS North Carolina will let me do it?
No.
Who gives a shit what they'll let you do? Just fucking do that shit. What is the penalty for indecent exposure? You'll get out of that shit. Just do it, bro. Just do it. I mean, shit, if I had the money, I'd go with you. We'd do it together. We'd hold hands and do it together.
Gives a whole new meaning to torpedo room. But
well, I'm Italian, so it'd be more like a nuclear missile.
Like I said, we'll find him huddling in the corner going, that's gonna kill me.
At that point, you'll probably just hear me giggling, just running up and down.
Honestly,
exactly.
Outside of Egypt and outside of the, I don't know, man. There's just so many places. I would love to. Okay. Let me back. I had a chance to go to the Conjuring house in Rhode Island last month.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: with Outcast Paranormal, Stacey Brown, et cetera, the problem was my mother. My mother was on hospice, and I did not feel comfortable leaving my mother because I was going to go to the Conjuring house in Rhode Island, and I was going to get some serious prime time fucking shit. I was going to do like 5 different rituals, but with my mother under hospice care, I didn't feel comfortable going. And
I don't blame you there.
I am not ashamed that I didn't go. I'm not ashamed that I didn't go.
Mama comes first.
Exactly, 100%. Your mother is like God. Let's just be honest. Your
Lisa, you're
mother is
missing
like
somebody
God.
in that. You're missing someone in that statement.
So I didn't go. But yeah, if I have the chance again, especially now, unfortunately, my mother is gone. But, as an occultist, I know she's still around me. I'll go. I'll go. So I'd like to go to Egypt and I'd like to go to the Conjuring House again. But I will sleep literally. And I had planned on sleeping. I had planned on sleeping in the basement of the Conjuring House last month, but I was going to sleep completely naked. I'm not trying to be nasty or erotic.
No,
I'm
I
just,
understand that.
when you're naked like that, you're fucking exposed, and the spirits know it. They know it. And I was going, and there, look, there's a graveyard on that property. The main road that goes by the Harrisville farmhouse was a main thoroughfare during the Revolutionary War. A lot of people don't know that. And the river there, I had planned on skinny dipping in the river, and I had planned on laying naked on the stone wall where those soldiers are buried, and I had planned on sleeping naked with no fucking blanket in the basement. That's what I was going to do. But you know what? What I did, what I didn't do, doesn't matter because I didn't fucking do it. But my mother's too important. I'll get a chance.
Yeah, 100%. And I agree with Parasola.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Parasola, 100%, but
yeah.
you are right. Regret would have haunted me if I did go. You're absolutely right. So I made the choice not to go for the sake of my beautiful Sicilian mother who makes spaghetti like no fucking buddy's business.
And see, exactly the point I was making to someone else a while back. These haunted locations have been here hundreds and hundreds of years. They've been here forever. Your
Yes,
family will not be. So
that's
make
right.
sure make sure that you take care of your family first.
Yep.
So, and that is in reference to Facebook users. I think I know who that is, but I'm not sure. My my,
Oh,
my first guess is Mr. Brian Laverty, but this throws me off. The name Jason, her saying Jason throws me off. But I know that would make homophobia a little. I might have to cut that out. I don't know. But actually, there's the man himself. See, I knew it. I saw that and I was like, "Yeah, I know who that is." What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? But anyway, Ken, my final question for you is the most important one of the evening, my brother.
yeah.
Will you come back for a part 2?
Hell yeah, I'll come back and I'll give you even more. I just right now it's just hard to get into that headspace because, I lost my mother on the 16th. Her
Yeah.
birthday was on the 20th, so it's a lot. Yeah, I haven't even done my podcast, The Wizard's Table, since my mother's crossing. I'll get around to it. It just takes time. It just takes time.
There's
Well,
no
I
time
will.
limit.
Yeah, and I will tell you this. You've got family, you got people who love and care about you. 2 of them are sitting right here,
I
and
appreciate
the
that. I
rest of
know.
them are watching.
I
This
believe that
community.
100% out of everybody right here. You guys, Matt, Squeakers, Brian, Courtney, everybody who's on here right now. And, Ken Allen is an occultist. Ken Allen is a practitioner of dark sorcery, LHP, left hand path sorcery. Yes, I do work with demons. Yes, I do work with devils. Yes, I do work with the jinn. Yes, I do work with an entity called Shaitan, Iblis, Sethion, or Satan, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But listen, let's think outside the boundaries of biblical mythology. Let's do some critical thinking here, okay?
And let's do some constructing. And what I mean, folks, is like I stated before, and this is one reason why I absolutely love Ken Allen, is his belief system as far as structure. It's complete opposite. But I love this man, and I know exactly his thought process. I know where he's coming from. I see the passion, and he's welcome to have his opinion. I am not here to judge. We, as a whole community, are not here to judge each other. Screw that. We are here to support each other.
100%.
And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It all starts with us.
Can I say something real quick?
Have at it, brother.
As an occultist, here's my son, by the way. His name is Jackson. Say hi. Wave your hand, baby. Say hi.
Hi, bud.
Say hi, bud.
We've
Anyway.
been having quite the conversation, your son and I have.
As an occultist, I am very unorthodox. And there's a lot of occultists out there who hate me, who despise me. But I will say this, the paranormal community has been nothing but supportive of me. And I love everyone in the paranormal community. And I will never turn my back on any one of you guys. And I love you, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
And we love you too, brother. And we promise we'll never do this the same. See, that's
goes
what
back to.
Oh, good.
See, here we go again.
Go ahead,
I was gonna
Squeaks.
say it goes back to like when we grew up, there wasn't anything out there like this, and now that we have this, we're learning more, and people are trying to turn on everything, and it's sad.
It is. It is. But you know what? Here's the bottom line, guys. If anyone's giving you any type of shit or crap and whatever you want to say, ignore them.
Yeah,
They only have power when you submit to them.
100%.
When you react, when you get mad, when you get upset, when you go after them again, you're giving them that power.
And you know what, Matt? That is a beautiful Buddhist teaching. It really is.
From a Christian too.
Yeah. Well, coming from a Luciferian,
Uh-huh.
Right?
Wait a minute, something's going on here. But
you know what's going on? Truth.
Absolutely. And the truth is, Ken, brother, we love you. We respect the hell out of you.
I love you guys too.
Take that pun any way you want. Respecting the hell out of you. Yeah. Well. But
Yeah.
you are always welcome. You're always loved.
If you
Thanks.
guys are doing the right thing and not doing like horrible things, then you know what? There's no reason for people to be ugly. So.
Exactly, Brian. Don't let yesterday use up today. Thank you, baby. And I'm still gonna massage your head when I meet you, Brian.
Yeah, I have some canvaing to do. Yeah, I was given ideas, so
Gotta make it some lavender lotion.
What? Hey, you know what? That sounds really good. Lavender lotion.
Laverty's lavender lotion.
Laverty's lavender lotion.
Wait,
That sounds great.
We have P3, so this would be L3, right?
Oh, that poor man. That poor man. By the way, Brian, I hope you're doing good. And if you need any help, send me a message, bro. Okay?
All right, brother. Well, folks, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Ken, thank you so much. Jackson, thank you for joining us, buddy. Much love to you guys. And Ken, if you could, please, brother, just hang out backstage while we end the show.
Absolutely.
We'll get you scheduled for the next.
Absolutely, man. Oh, yeah, he's my little devil baby. So
maybe we could do a show, just squeakers. You and Jackson doing your own show.
That would be cute.
that
I
would
think
be
that'd be
great.
awesome.
That would be awesome.
Let's talk about that after the show. But thanks,
Absolutely.
brother, for joining us. Thank you for your time, and it's truly an honor to speak with you, my brother.
Hail Infernal.
Have a great night. That was fucking awesome. Emmy wasn't even here, and it was an awesome show. But speaking of Emmy, if you guys have it, they rescheduled Emmy for the Minnesota Spirit Cast, I believe, for tonight. So head on over, show him some love, and get with Marcus about the calendars. And if you don't know, just say we want calendars. He'll understand it. By the way, Squeaks is checking out backstage with Jackson. That's awesome. And I want to, before we end tonight, I want to give a special thank you to our boy Brian Jay Laverty. We all know him from Parapost. He's right there. If you haven't already, again, guys, I can't say this enough. Head on over to parapost.net. Go in your app store, look up Parapost, sign up for free. My favorite
It's
word,
better
free.
than Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. Don't get ahead of me.
I know. I had.
Don't get ahead of me, Squeaks. I've done
Why
this enough.
not?
But head on over to your app store, head over to parapost.net, sign up for free. All you need is an email. You can get haunted locations, network with teams, merchandise. You can get a bunch of different things going on. And then after you sign up, head on over to Parapost Network Central on Facebook, which Squeaks was talking about, and see not just our podcast, but many, many others. And they're amazing podcasts with a lot of great people, and share the love there, because that's what Parunity is truly about. But I can't say anything enough. I'm just so excited for tonight's show I've been waiting for, and tomorrow night's show. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I know, it's been an exciting week.
And you know what? The fun's just going to keep going, because tomorrow, folks, on our Friday night Paracrew podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so basically 20 minutes earlier than right now, tomorrow, I'm going to confuse myself. I got to be careful. We are having the one and
Do I need to
only.
pull out the calendar?
No, I know who's coming on tomorrow. The one and only Barry Fitzgerald from Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunters International,
Yay.
along with a lot of other things, is coming on. But here's the fun part. We're going to find out who Barry himself is. We're going to talk about the paranormal, yes, but I want to know who Barry is. So I cannot wait to speak with him. And then before you come on tomorrow, also head on over to globalghosthunt.com. It's over there. I'm going to get used to it. globalghosthunt.com, just to find out information. If you're interested in participating, sign up immediately. Spots are limited, and trust me, I'm on locations and they're going fast. So get on it. Get on it. Sign up. There is a little fee for joining and for signing up, but you know what? It is definitely worth it, and you will see what I mean just by heading over to globalghosthunt.com and signing up. You will see all the benefits and all the great things that we have going on over there. And again, that is run by the one and only Brian John Laverty. He's everywhere. But I want to thank everybody else. Ghost Hunter Advice, our boy Tanner, Minnesota Spirit Hunters. Can't forget them.
Nope.
Marcus, Fedora, everybody, P3, everyone in the P3 family. Much love to each and every one of you. And again, guys, if you feel the love, you want to start helping out and sharing and whatever, if you want, no big deal. We actually have a Buy Me a Coffee. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to open up a whole new opportunities for us to go places, go on location. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just put my screen. I didn't know what I did for a moment there. I kind of was like, "Oh crap, what did I do?"
But I have some new.
Black over.
But I have some new plans for next year. So if you guys would like to help out with that, head over to buymeacoffee.com. Link is in the description, along with all of Ken Allen's. Don't forget to share the love with him and Mistress B, because we love Ken, we love them, and we love you guys so much. So that was a mouthful. So head on over right now. Head on over to Minnesota Spirited Cast and go check them out, share them some love, and see the one and only Emmy from PDX. I believe they're starting shortly. So we're going to get out of here. So, Squeaks, you have anything you want to say?
Yes, don't forget about Friends of the Global Ghost Hunt. Go over to our Facebook group and see what's brewing. We don't have much on there yet, but we are just now getting started. So
Cool.
You're going to want to be a part of it.
So again, guys, Friends of the Global Ghost Hunt, and you can find out all the information about that is on Facebook. So, Squeaks, thanks again for all your continued support and co-hosting, whether you like it or not.
It's all good. It's just been a really interesting day.
That's one way of putting it. And we love it. So
Emotional
from all of us here at the
rollercoaster.
Paracrew podcast and the P3 program, thank you all so much for joining us this evening. We love you. There's only one thing left for us to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, guys, happy hauntings.